Welcome to the last and final week of the Halloween Spotlight Collab Challenge, and this week's theme is Slasher. Before getting started, I want to just shout out all of the queens that did participate. Make sure you go subscribe to their YouTubes and Instagram. Myself, Criminal Claws, Sweet Tea Nails is the creator of the challenge itself, Angelic Vampire 74, and lastly, the Chronicles of Queen Nutmeg, PudPud, and Emily, which is Emily here. Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I already prepped my nails off camera and did the base color on this. So as I stated, the theme is Slasher. These are the colors I decided to go with. So Madam Glam's Sundays was what I used on my thumb. I'm going to use these Kusa gel liners. I bought these a while back on Amazon, and I must say I absolutely love these gel liners. But these are the 5 colors I did choose to use out of that set of gel liners. Absolutely amazing. I highly recommend you give them a try if you're looking for some good liners. Also in this set, I did decide to use Dreamer from Madam Glam as well. Just a really nice base color, and I used that for the index, ring, and pinky. So I'm going in and starting with my thumb, and I'm just going to write Wanna Play. Simple, right to the point. Today's slasher design I decided to go with was Chucky. So again, I thought this set came out really cute for a slasher set, although it was so much more that I wanted to do, and I just at this time don't have time to do really like detailed and intricate designs, but the one I came up with I do feel like was good enough for this challenge. When I started doing the W, the gel polish kind of bled off of the brush, and I just left it because I liked how that looked. So I'm just writing Wanna Play, which is one of his favorite lines as a good guy doll. He says it a lot, even when you pull his string or press him, however it goes. He does. That's one of his lines that he uses. So of course, with any Chucky set, I just felt like this was great. And then around it, I put like little blood slashes and things like that. I'm using the red Kusa gel liner to do all of the markings and the words here on this particular nail. And then once I get it how I want, I do go ahead and cure my lamp for 60 seconds. So for my index, off camera I thought I was recording and I wasn't, but I used this silver Kusa gel liner and created a blade for a knife. So we always know that, well, not always, but we all know if you've seen Chucky, he does carry that blade where he's trying to put his soul into Andy's body, pretty much anyone, but particularly Andy. And I grew up watching Chucky, like, as a little girl. This was, like, something I looked forward to all of the time. So I just felt it befitting to do Chucky for this particular set. Another of my favorites, and I don't know why, it's Freddy Krueger. But I already did a Krueger set last year, so I decided to go ahead and try a Chucky set. Now I'm using a black berry cream gel and creating the handle for the blade here, and then I'll go back in with that silver and make like some little pieces there, like, to show it's a knife. I'm also going to use this black to outline the blade itself, just to give it a little more of something. On this same nail, I'm going to go in with that red Kusa gel liner and like do a bunch of like blood splatter and blood, like as if someone was cut and it was just like dripping off of the blade. I feel like this nail came out okay. So what I wanted to try was like the blood splatter. So where you get like a toothbrush or some type of brush and dip it in your gel polish and like splatter it on the nail. And I wasn't really good, so it's a challenge, and I try to challenge myself. I took out the footage just because it was horrible, guys. Like, the gel polish wasn't coming off the brush. I put a little alcohol in it to kind of like make it a little more watery. nothing I did was working. It was like splattering on my actual glove, which defeats the purpose. So I kind of just stuck with what I had here. So I was going to start off like how I'm doing now and just put the blood everywhere and then go back in and like splatter on with the toothbrush. But like I said, it just didn't work out. But I still felt like this nail came out okay. Once all of the splatter is pretty much where I want it, I go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And this is how the nail set is looking so far with just the 2 nails. So now I'm going back in and doing what I said before as far as just making those markings with that silver Kusa gel liner, because I kind of had forgot, which is why I'm going back to this clip, because I had forgot to do it. I'm going in now with Makart's Rouge, which is a very deep red glitter polish, and I'm going to go over all of the areas where I had any blood, because I felt like the red Kusa gel liner was very like red. Not to me realistic for blood. Blood is a little darker like this rouge color. So on my pinky, I did go in and make like a slit basically on some skin. So the Dreamer is working as the skin. And I went in with that red Kusa gel liner and it was just too red. So I decided to go over it with this rouge color and it came out to me very, very nice. I felt like it looked more like blood rather than just red gel paint on your nail. And then I'm going to take a art brush and just kind of like blend it out a bit, just not to look so straight and perfect. And I really like the effect that it gave when I brushed it out a bit like this with the nail art brush. And then I set it in my lamp to cure for 60 seconds. So I actually went over all of the red areas I did before with the red Kusa gel liner with this rouge, just to give it that more deeper red look. And again, I do like it better with the rouge. Also on this finger, I made like little like marks in the nude part, like kind of bruising. And then I'm taking the silver Kusa gel liner and making stitches across this cut. And this is how the nail set is looking so far after that. Now I'm going in on my ring finger. So when at the end, when I put the nails on, because I did this set and then I put it to the side and I did not like put them on or nothing until like the day of the challenge. And so I put the middle finger and the ring finger on backwards. And I noticed after, because the ring finger just looked it really, really wide. But it's okay. Either way, it's a full set. And I just wanted to showcase it on my nails. I didn't feel like going back in and taking it off and doing it correct. So it is what it is. But it is my complete set. And I love it either way. So I took the red Kusa gel liner to create like a cut. And I'm going in with my black berry cream gel and making an eye. Now I feel like where I messed up with the eye is I should have did the inside first. I should have used my white first and then went around it with the black. But it still worked out pretty good. So I'm finishing up like all my cut areas that I want. So this particular finger is just going to be like Chucky's eye, like a piece of his face, like his eye. Because again, I did want to attempt to draw Chucky, but like it's gonna be a lot of detail. I don't want anything like real plain, or like I want to do shading and I want to do all of this intricate stuff that takes a lot of time. And my week this week has been really, really busy with Halloween coming. The kids had all kind of activities at school, and I'm like one of those parents, basically like a PTA parent, that is there for every event and volunteering and doing this and doing that. So I'm always pulled left and right and back and forth. So again, when I get time to do sets, it's like relaxation for me, and I don't want to stress myself out trying to draw something perfect or detailed. So like I try for now to stick to minimum. I will get to the point where I'm going to be able to sit and like really do things I want to do, characters and things like that. But I don't want to halfway with it. I want to come all the way when I come. So right now you're just getting a piece to kind of see like she can do it. Like, yeah, she can do it if she, sets the time aside. So with the red areas with the Kusa gel liner I used, again, I'm going back over it with Rouge, and I just felt like that worked out so perfectly. Now I'm going into the center of the eye with the white to fill that in. Pretty much with every little thing I do a flash cure to make sure I don't mess anything up. But now I'm going in over the cuts with some black Burberry cream gel. And I decided to do it this way this time because on the pinky I really didn't like how it came out. So I used the black first and then went over that with the silver to make the stitching, and I loved it. So now I'm going in with this blue Kusa gel liner and creating Chucky's eye. Really simple to do, but I didn't like do it too perfect or anything. I just kind of created a centerpiece there. Now this was my favorite nail, but I feel like I should have did the lines a lot closer. I just went for it. So his shirt is like a striped shirt with like red, blue, green in it. So I'm now using my Kusa gel liners and creating those stripes across this white nail. So the background is obviously white because there's white lines in between, and then you just go over it with whatever colors you want. That's like the easiest way to do a design like this. And I absolutely loved how this particular nail came out. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And I want to take this time, as always, just to show my thanks to anyone that does take their time to watch my videos. It means so much to me, and watching my videos to the end actually helps out a lot. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so very much for joining me on my nail journey. If there's anything you would like to see, comment down below and let me know. And if you've been subscribed, you are just amazing. Such wonderful, loving, caring, kind individuals. And I love you all, and I appreciate you so much. Do me a favor and check the links down below and check out all of the queens that did participate in this challenge. You will not be disappointed. I can say that I know for a fact, just because I know them personally, two of them are going to bring it with the slasher sets, all kind of details, like very detailed design. So if that's something you like, just check out all of the ladies down below. Make sure that you do subscribe to their YouTube channels and let them know I sent you, and also follow them on Instagram. If you do have an Instagram, I would appreciate it so much. And again, thank you for being here, and thank you for still being here. If you're still watching, make sure you hit the like button on the video before you leave, because that also helps me out quite a bit. And I just thank everyone that takes their time to follow me on my journey. So now I'm taking my Nail Couture Squeeze Gummy Jelly, and what I'm doing is I'm creating like some raised areas on this pattern, and basically it's like gonna be like rips, like the pattern is ripped. So I could have did better on this one because I could have made like an effect coming from the blood area that did look like it was ripped, and then I noticed afterwards, and so I just left it as is. The set had been done for days and sitting to the side, and I just didn't want to go back to it, so I left it as is. So I cured that, and then I went over it with the red Kusa gel liner, and now I'm going back over those red areas with that rouge from a cart just to give it more definition. And I like this nail. Like in person, it looks so cool with the raised areas. So that's a way of doing certain 3D arts, is with like a good rhinestone glue that's pretty thick, and like when you put the bead on, it kind of stays raised up. And I just love how this nail came out. Now off camera, I tried the blood splatter on this one again, and it did not work. So I did put a couple of extra things in it with a toothbrush, and I do overall like how it came out. Once everything is set, of course, it goes in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And this is how my nail set is looking. I like it. I feel like it's definitely a slasher set. Again, off camera, I did a couple of other things. So with the eye, I tried to put some blood shots in it and put some more splatter on the pattern. But here is the final set. Again, I do feel like it's very slashery, really nice set. Something that I grew up off of and know is Chucky. And yeah, so when he started getting into the newer videos, I really didn't like him much, but overall, he's a pretty good guy. You get it? Good guy, dog. Anywho, comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and do not forget to check out all of the queens that collabed with the Halloween Collab Challenge. Much love to each and every one of you. Also, if you would like to join us in the future, this is the information for the Spotlight Collab Challenge. Make sure to DM at Spotlight Collab Challenge on Instagram. We would love to have you join us for our next challenge. Thank you and be safe.